But let's try and move on now to another one of our reporters, and she's based in Limpopo. Her name is Pimani Baloyi. Pimani, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. Of course, just looking at what is coming out from your province, Limpopo. Bring us up to speed with some of the numbers we are seeing.
Good evening, Bali, and good evening to our viewers. The numbers have been trickling in quite slowly in this province. Earlier, the IEC had told us that they expect to have reached that 100% mark in terms of capturing and auditing those numbers. But we are about an hour or so after they had estimated that time of getting those numbers in, and the province is still, the percentage of the captured and audited votes is just below the 80% mark. And as it stands right now, the ANC is still leading the pack with receiving over 800,000 votes, followed by the EFF at just about 130 something votes in the province, followed by the DA in the province, which got up around 60,000 votes, but then followed by the FF Plus, also just below the 30,000 mark. We do know that these votes are being tallied in for the IEC to call us as members of the media and tell us that they've finalized. But to speak more about how far that process is and what the reasons for the delay are, I'm joined by the Provincial Electoral Officer in the province, Ms. Nkaro Matete. Ms. Matete, let's speak about, earlier you indicated that around 8 p.m. the estimation was that you might have captured and audited all the votes that were cast in this province. But we're still sitting below 80% of the capturing and auditing. What is the snag?
Well, we were hoping and we set a target for 200 hours today, but we are still delayed. There are several reasons why we are delayed. One of the examples is Lepelle Nkumbi, which was hit very hard this morning, when telecom cables, particularly the copper cables, were stolen. So whoever who was stealing cut, one section of telecom, and telecom thought it was only that section. And then they fixed that section. When they went to the office, they found that no lines are working. They went back and found that, in fact, they cut and then left a portion, went to another section, cut and left another section. So this matter, while Telkom was investigating and promising that they will be done so that we could capture result, we realized around 5-ish, 6-ish that we might not even succeed with those arrangements. So we immediately convened a political liaison committee, consulted the political liaison committee in Lepelle Nkumbi, and agreed that let's move the results capturing from Lepelle Nkumbi to the results operation center. So the Lepelle people were here earlier, and they have been assisted. They were able to complete their task. And fortunately, even here at the Rock, we have auditors. So those auditors will then assist to audit the results of Lepelle Nkumbi. And I must say, big municipalities, Polokwane and Thulamela, are also worrying us. Because so far, out of 22 municipalities, 9 of them are done. They are everything, all the 3 ballots are done. 9 of them are done. And these are smaller municipalities. So both Polokwane and Thulamela are worrying us because their systems are a bit slow in terms of getting the results. And our manager is at the moment investigating what are the reasons for their slowness. And we will eventually have to devise a strategy to also assist them, both Polokwane and Thulamela, so that we move faster.
And is there an estimation, a new estimated time when everything could be completed? Yet, will the people of Limpopo wake up to a final number in terms of how parties that they voted for performed in Wednesday's election?
Yes. So at the moment, we are around 94%. 94% of our results are already captured and in the system. I think there is a delay between capturing and auditing. So we are at 95% captured, but auditing we are at around 84%. We are also addressing the problem of auditing. We want to understand why is there almost a 10% delay between capturing and auditing. In some cases, we discovered that a big municipality like Thulamela has been allocated 4 auditors, and apparently they are only relying on 2 desktop computers. So we are trying to ship desktop computers from Collins Tabani to Thulamela so that all these 4 auditors can audit the results at the same time. That is one of the challenges. We are also looking into Polokwane. If they run short of computers, I think we have adequate computers here at the results center. We might have to request those auditors to come here and so that we assist them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Memateta. That is the Provincial Electoral Officer here in Limpopo talking about currently they are working to close the gap, about a 10% gap between the process of capturing results and ensuring that they are audited, stating that they will be working overnight to ensure that the results are brought in as early as possible.
Pimani Baloyi, thank you so much for that update.